Trey, there's so many things that go through your mind when you watch that last play from Orion Kerkering. Obviously, you know, a little panic at the end there. It was a tough way to end a series from a guy who was a good fielder, played that position. Tell me through the play and what happened there.
Well, you're so focused and hyper locked in of getting the batter out, you didn't realize that you still have to field your position and play clean baseball. All of a sudden, the ball's off the bat, and he gets short hop, and he gets caught. Right when that ball hits that ground, a shot of adrenaline goes in you, because all you're thinking about now is picking up that ball and getting rid of it. He didn't know where he was on the field, so all of a sudden his head comes up, so he's not seeing JT Realmuto screaming and not hearing go to one. Yes, everyone talks about he had enough time, but you're not thinking about that, and you're not hearing that. All you're hearing is the roar of the stadium, because they all realize, oh no, he's fumbling the baseball. Once his head came up, he tried to make a quick throw, got on side of the baseball, and that ball was 2 feet past JT Realmuto before he put his head down, because he realized at the release point, that ball wasn't going to make it. Game over, season over, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, he panicked, right? You know, you hit him that ball 100 times, 99 times he picks it up and throws it to first base. Just, there's a lot of emotion, a lot of adrenaline. You feel bad because, you know, a lot of people will blame him for that series. That's not the case. That's not fair. That's not the reason why they lost. But when you see in these postseason games, teams that make mistakes, the good teams capitalize on them.
Yeah, and the Dodgers always capitalize. They seem to be the team that never makes mistakes. And by the way, it was really classy afterward of the players and Rob Thompson kind of embracing Orion there and being like, hey, it's not you. Like, I thought that was awesome. But let's talk about these Dodgers. I want to piggyback off of what Derek said. They seem to make all the plays, right? I mean, they seem to make the key defensive plays, take that extra base all the time. Well, how do they keep doing it?
The Dodgers are back being the LA Dodgers, simply the best team in baseball. And look, they're the opposite of a one-trick pony, right? They can beat you any way you want. They can slug Poppy, they can pitch, they can defend, they can clutch hit. And one thing they never, ever, ever do is beat themselves. They never beat themselves. Look, Philly imploded and the Yankees imploded by making not making the plays. That's something they never do. And for all those home run lovers out there and home run chasers, they beat the Phillies with only hitting 2 home runs in 4 games, and they're moving on.
The Dodgers is an organization that they get prepared for this type of situation. If you look all the way through their lineup, their pitching staff, even their coaching staff, they get prepared for this situation. That's why they are so hard to beat. And then think about this. Offensively, their monster, Ohtani, he's sleeping. He haven't wake up yet, and they are whooping everybody. When this guy get hot, people don't try that at home.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
You know, this was a battle of the Titans, right? You almost feel like you got robbed because that, 5 game, best of 5, they're both so good. I know the Dodgers are the defending champs, but is there a little bit of, okay, we took care of maybe the second best team. Is there a little bit of you got to be careful not to let down?
No, that's why they're well coached and they're well managed. Experience. Just like you guys were in the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. They're not going to sleep. They're not going to make a mistake. They're going to continue to stay hungry. They want to repeat. And now there's scary hours. Freddie didn't check in and Shohei didn't check in, and they got past the Phillies. Now their rotation is healthy. Their rotation was not healthy, and they won a World Series last year. They understand that they're the weapons, and any road has to come through Chavez Ravine. And so I think getting over this helps, but at the same time, they're still hungry in that locker room.